How do you feel about how the Francis situation has been handled?
Dana said they're having dinner. They had dinner before he went to Cameroon. And I feel that's a good first step, definitely. I don't know what was said. I haven't talked to Francis yet, but that's their business. And I felt like some of the stuff that was happening before the Francis fight, I was not a fan of. I just felt like certain things should, like I said, this is business, man. You can't get too personal. It's business. And money is always around. There's money everywhere. You can find money everywhere. Yeah, so for the heavyweight champion of the world in the UFC to be getting paid what he was getting paid was atrocious. And I feel like I don't want him to leave the UFC. It'd just be sad. And he's one of the three kings. I just don't, maybe I'm being selfish, but I just feel like I don't want him to box. Well, he wants to box. If he does, he should box. He can figure out something with the UFC on the contract. They let McGregor do it, so they can figure something out. But I just don't want him to box. So I'm like, you know, I don't want him to just use his hands. I want him to be, if you really want to fight Francis, fight him. You know, Tyson's the kind of guy that might do that. He's crazy, Gypsy King. He might do that, you know? And yeah, I just feel like this is the top level of fighting. I'm not being biased. I don't care about kickboxing, jiu-jitsu, boxing, whatever style of fighting that you do alone. If it's singular, it's a limited form of fighting. If you want to fight, you know, legally, this is the way to do it. The UFC is the place to do it, where it's like the highest level of fighting.
What's your take on Jake Paul versus Dana, this back and forth?
They're fighting.
Well, you know, the diss track, the videos, all that.
Yeah, I like what Jake was doing. He was kind of like poking the bear a bit, and he did spark the conversation. You know, he sparked the conversation because it needed to happen. And with Francis as well, the kind of, you know, the cojones on him, he was just like, fuck this, I'm gonna say everything. And he just put it out there. Yeah, so I respect that. And I felt like Jake, he played his part. And I like what he's doing now with promotion. He's, you know, promoted Jake now, so he's doing his own thing. And yeah, respect to him. We're cool. Yeah, I like Jake. I don't talk to him as often as I, you know, like we're buddies or anything. But like, yeah, I like Jake. He's cool. I consider him a good colleague, a good friend.